Understanding and using proverbs will help you to understand native speakers. Because native speakers frequently use proverbs in their conversations. What are proverbs? Proverbs are short sentences that express a common truth or piece of wisdom. Let's take a look at our first proverb. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Imagine this fence divides 2 yards. Someone standing on one side might think, the grass on the other side looks even greener and nicer. People are never satisfied with their own situation. They always think others have it better. I envy Jessie's job. It seems like she's always traveling and meeting new people.
The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Jessie might be dealing with a lot of stress and long hours that we don't see.
Sometimes, people just say the grass is always greener. They don't necessarily say the whole thing.
What you have is never good enough. The grass is always greener.
You know, it's funny. I used to stand in here and wish I was out there. Now I'm out there and I wish I was in here.
Well, the grass is always greener.
Number 2. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Hatch means to come out of an egg. This proverb means that you shouldn't make plans or expect something to happen before it actually does.
This idea is going to make me millions of dollars.
Whoa. Let's slow down. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
We were made for this. We'll be out of here in no time.
Count your chickens before they're hatched.
Okay.
I don't want to count our chickens before they hatch.
Number 3. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. When apples fall to the ground, they typically land near the tree, because that's where they originated from. Meaning, children tend to resemble their parents in appearance and behavior. Did you hear that David got a job at the same company his dad works for?
Yes, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It seems like David is following in his father's footsteps.
I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Your parents would be proud.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Number 4. Every cloud has a silver lining. If you say that every cloud has a silver lining, you mean that every sad or unpleasant situation has a positive side to it. Just like how the silver lining on a cloud can bring beauty to a gloomy sky, there's always a bright side to every situation. I lost my job today and feel pretty down about it.
I know it's tough, but every cloud has a silver lining. Maybe this is an opportunity to pursue something you're passionate about.
When things are sad, you just have to be patient because every cloud has a silver lining.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
Number 5. Slow and steady wins the race. This proverb teaches us that consistent, effective effort leads to success.
I wish I could finish this project quickly, like everyone else.
Hey, don't stress about it. Slow and steady wins the race.
Hey, you know what they say. Slow and steady wins the race.
No. I'm taking my time and reading deliberately, and you know what they say. Slow and steady wins the race.
Number 6. Our next proverb is, strike while the iron is hot. Strike means to act, and iron refers to a piece of metal. When metal is hot, it's easier to shape and mold. So, strike while the iron is hot means to seize an opportunity when it presents itself. This proverb is all about taking action at the right moment.
I've been thinking about asking Sarah out on a date, but I'm not sure if now is the right time.
Don't hesitate. Strike while the iron is hot. Seize the opportunity before it's too late.
If you strike while the iron is hot, you can have any guy that you want.
But we need to strike while the iron is hot.
Number 7. The early bird catches the worm. If you arrive early or do something before other people do it, you have a greater chance of succeeding.
I got to the ticket office before anyone else. I got front row seats to the show.
The early bird catches the worm.
Hey, you're in my seat.
Sorry, early bird gets the worm.
The early bird catches the worm.
Moving on to our next proverb. Actions speak louder than words. It means that what you do is more important than what you say. Don't just tell me you're going to change. Actions speak louder than words.
Of course, sir, I'll look into it right away.
Actions speak louder than words.
You're basically saying you don't care about me.
What? No, I'm not.
Actions speak louder than words. And your actions, sir, are deafening.
Number 9. Honesty is the best policy. This proverb teaches us that telling the truth is the right thing to do in all situations. Let's say you're taking a test, and you see someone cheating. You know it's wrong, so you decide to be honest and report it to the teacher. Even though it might be difficult, honesty is always the best policy.
Shall I tell you the truth?
Well, honesty is the best policy.
Well, I guess I'm just going to tell him I made a mistake. Honesty is always the best policy.
Number 10. Easy come, easy go. This means that money is easily earned and just as easily spent or lost. I lost the $50 I won at the casino.
Well, easy come, easy go.
DJ, the money I gave you. Here. Rupee! Easy come, easy go.
What do you mean? You spent every cent?
Yeah. What the heck, yo? Easy come, easy go, Sammy.
Quiz and speaking practice. The apple doesn't fall. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Every cloud has a Every cloud has a silver lining. Every cloud has a silver lining. Don't count your chickens. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. The grass is always The grass is always greener. The grass is always greener. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. The early bird. The early bird catches the worm. The early bird catches the worm. Honesty is Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.